Some say it's a money pit. Some say it's reliable. All I can tell is that if you choose the right engine, if you do the regular maintenance and the preventive maintenance in time, then you can avoid plenty of possible problems. But this applies to basically all used cars. Anyway, the interior of this 5th generation BMW 3 Series can seem a little bit outdated by today's standards, but most of the time it's well built. I'm saying most of the time because there are some complaints about various rattles from the dashboard, cup holders or glove box, and sometimes you can hear creaks from the door seals on bad quality roads as well. Then there can be a well-known issue with the plastic surface peeling, mainly on the steering wheel, on the center console and on the door handles, usually on the before facelift cars. Of course, you can easily find cars which don't have this problem, but it's good to check these areas properly. The paint job should be okay and there shouldn't be rust on the body panels, although the early production cars can have problems with the peeling roof trim. It's good to check the rubber trim on the top of the windshield, which can disintegrate, mainly on cars which are used in hot climate areas. The price for a new windshield seal is only $21 and you can quite easily replace it even yourself. Make sure that the electronic windows are working properly without strange noises, because mainly the rear electronic window regulators can fail. Check the blower motor, which can make funny noises and sometimes it won't work either. It can become a little rusty and because of this it can seize up in the worst case. You can buy a new blower motor for around $150 or you can try to just clean it and put some grease on it. There can be a problem with the sticking exterior door handles on cars made to 2007. So this issue was mostly fixed under the warranty, but some owners just applied some grease to them, which apparently fixed the issue. Then there is a possible electronic steering lock problem, again on early production cars. So the steering remains locked. Eventually you will see warning lights on the instrument cluster. There are some other things to look for as well. The door locks can fail, the passenger seat sensor can fail. If you see washer fluid under the front bumper, then the headlight washers are leaking, and check the interior for water leaks, which can be caused by the not properly attached door vapor barriers or clogged sunroof water drains. The great thing about this car is that you can find plenty of DIY videos on YouTube how to solve most of these problems, so you can save a lot of money. This BMW was available with the regular standard suspension or with the factory sport suspension. Of course you can expect great handling from this car, but the ride is not very comfortable, mainly with the sport suspension and with the run-flat tires. The standard equipment included, well, basically nothing special, including manually adjustable, not very comfortable front standard seats, plastic steering wheel, hopefully a radio, and the basic ugly air conditioning. The optional equipment on the other side included things like adaptive cruise control, electrically adjustable front sport seats which are comfortable, heated steering wheel, Logic 7 sound system, and a lot more things which you already know, or not. The facelifted version of this BMW was made from September 2008. It included, for example, minor exterior updates, the quality of some of the interior materials increased, and they updated the iDrive system, which looks good even today. On the other side, the before facelift iDrive graphics looks really outdated. From the petrol engines, the most reliable are the 6 cylinders with the N52 engine code. Then the 4-cylinder engines without the direct injection are usually okay as well. But I would personally avoid choosing the weakest engine, which is the 1.6 liter. However, all the 4 cylinders made after 2007 are equipped with the direct injection system. Because of this feature, they can have often problems with the injectors and with the ignition coils too. So misfires, uneven idle or shuddering can occur. The turbocharged 6 cylinders with the direct injection can have problems with the high pressure fuel pump, injectors, and the older N54 version can have sometimes problem with the turbochargers as well. Generally, the newer N55 6 cylinders are more reliable than the older N54 versions. Although plenty of these cars with these engines have already new injectors, ignition coils and high pressure fuel pumps. All the petrol engines have often problems with oil leaks. Mainly the valve cover gasket and the oil filter housing gasket can leak. The water pump can fail after approximately 60,000 miles. But you can buy a complete water pump replacement kit for around $400 or $450, and I would recommend changing it as a preventive maintenance. The diesel engines can have only usual problems, except the 2-liter N47 engines, which were made from 2007. They can have quite often problems with the timing chain mechanism. You can find plenty of horror stories on the internet about this. Although, not all these engines will suffer from this. So if you want a reliable diesel engine, then choose the older M47 2-liter or one of the 6 cylinders. All the engines are equipped with timing chains, which can be worn in high mileage cars. But the 4-cylinder engines can have worn timing chains even after 100,000 kilometers in some cases. You can choose the manual gearbox, which is usually reliable, but check the clutch, it should operate without strange noises or vibrations. The automatic transmission should change gears smoothly without some kind of a hesitation or strange noises, like some clunking noise while decelerating. And don't forget to change the oil in it. Check the car properly before buying. Listen for weird noises from the suspension, engine or gearbox, and check for uneven tire wear. Use premium fuel, change all the fluids in time, because this fluid change interval chart is not here just for fun. You can avoid a lot of possible issues by changing all these fluids in time. I hope that this information are helpful enough. If you have personal experience with this car, then as usual, write it into comments. Thanks for watching.